what you might find in this poem may be found elsewhere. But what is not in this poem is found nowhere. Hi, my name is Jatinder Verma, and I'm the director of this version of the Mahabharata by Carol Satyamurthy. The Mahabharata is one of the two great epics coming out of India. I haven't come across any similar story in world literature where the morality is ascribed to the human and the immorality is in the hands of the gods. And the three sections that I've got are broadly sort of reflect the structure of the epic, in that the first section, which is the game of dice, is really setting up the family itself, this dynasty. And that leads very naturally to a second section, which is exile in the forest, where one part of the family has to spend a certain number of years in exile. And I think that's a fascinating section because that also touches upon, metaphorically, what does it feel like to be a refugee, where, or when you move from one place to another, you're having to sort of re-find yourself. And the final section, which is what exile sort of leads into, is the inevitable war. Given that the version was written by a woman, I also then thought, well, what if this epic, which like many other epics around the world, it's a kind of male epic. You can't sort of ignore that. But what if it were being offered as a reading entirely by a cast of women? What sorts of views could we get on this epic, which is much more than about a war. It is about the relationship within a family itself.